My name is Chijioke Anyacho, and I am an artist. I live in Lagos, Nigeria. I studied fine art at the University of Benin, and for as long as I can remember, I've always been drawing. I've always been a creative person. My works are figurative expressionism. It is a spontaneous and layered approach making use of broad chaotic stroke. I like my works looking unfinished, looking a bit chaotic, and at the same time being juxtaposed by very bright and brilliant colors, giving the audience something to pause and think about and try to figure out what's going on. For me, that's a perfect representation of a human being, of our feelings, of our emotions, of how we react to things, to people and the environment. I want my audience to experience the emotions in other people's corner. I want them to consciously participate in the process of how people react to political, social, cultural, religious and sexual issues and the biases in our society. This is why my works don't have faces, and they are not burdened by the politics of skin color. They could be white, they could be black, but the issues that they are addressing are universal. My works are also social commentaries on things that are happening around my community. When people win, they say I came, I saw, and I conquered. My work is titled I came, I saw, and I lost. It's kind of an aberration of the saying that is used to celebrate success. My work is essentially asking us as a people to, look at failure again, look at failing again. That you failed doesn't make you a failure. Failure is a part of life. You are going to fail at something. You are going to fail a lot more than we imagine that we could fail. You are going to fail in a lot of things. In those failures, there are seeds of success. The best team lose. The best fighters lose. Life is the battle, you see. And sometimes, failing even helps you be better. Failing helps you do better. It helps you get out of the comfort zone. It gingers you. So, some people think when they fail at something is a spiritual issue. No. I don't believe that. It's just life. Life happens. So for me, I think when we fail, we shouldn't beat ourselves up. Yeah, it's natural to suck. Failing sucks. But then we should look at it like, okay, it's one of those things that happen. It's life. This life, man. That's it. My work is just encouraging people. When you fall, you get back up. You fall, you get back. You fail, you go again. You fail, you go again. You keep going until you succeed. You don't give up. There's a saying here in Nigeria, breakfast will get to everyone. No, it speaks to certainty, but this certainty is not food. In this context, the breakfast they're talking about is heartbreak. We will all get heartbroken. It's a certainty, in relationships. In as much as we want some people to stay, they will leave, whether it's by our fault or it's just happenstance. In today's world relationship, you get to see lots of couples wearing matching outfits, doing lots of challenges on TikTok, on Snapchat and all. And when the breakfast is served, there's a split, there's chaos. All they have left are just memories, and they try as much as they can to shy away from the faces of the ones they used to love. That's what my work speaks to. Just about the after effects of breakfast in this context of a breakup. All the chaos, all the emotions, the nights they cried, the times they wished. Sometimes even the red flags, they wonder if they overlooked and everything. The Bible said, God made man in his own image and in his likeness. My work is titled Man Made God in his own image. It's sort of a corruption of that sin and a reflection of what's going on in our world today. This painting talks about religious leaders exploiting their congregation to live lavish, to live in luxury. To do that, they create this image of God that aligns with their greed, with their selfishness, with their lust. They distort Christianity. They distort the Bible to suit their own aims, to be able to carry out this exploitation. There's a rise in prosperity gospel, most of whom I think are just motivational speakers. They sell falsehood to people. You see, it's acquire to inspire to maguire and all of that shit. And you know, they call it grace, which is funny because that's really not what grace is about. They become pop icons, Gucci pastors, bling bling pastors, while most of their congregation live in poverty, can't afford 3 squares meal. And they keep carrying out this exploitation. And the funny thing is, this same congregation will defend them to anywhere. They don't, some will even go as far as say, yes, I know we are being exploited, it's not your business, just leave us alone. A part of the painting points to the creation of Adam by Michelangelo. You know, he's trying to reference the whole recreation that's going on. The whole creation of things that was not supposed to be, things that people just bring up to suit themselves and all that. For me, this is the picture of the Nigerian church today. You know, the one that has distorted what is supposed to be, just to the enrichment of a few. And it's a summary of How to Worship Nigerian God by Emmett and John, which I would highly recommend for people to read. Thank you.